Alright guys, we are now on the PTS server. If you haven't seen the first video, I guess you can really call the first video, I guess, because if you see this one first, hey, then the other one is the first one. I don't know. But at least this is the PTS server part of the update. We just got an update for the Gunslinger and it very much looks the same. I wish that they would change the icons here, change them up and kind of make them different. Yeah, they're basically the same, so it doesn't really look very anything different in here. Fun thing we are going to start out by looking is, of course, the different hub NPCs that we got. So I think it's great that they put in some NPCs. I kind of like the model of that one. Kind of looks like a cool mount it would actually be. But there's one's different here, or one over here. There's, of course, the one that has the Bombarel stuff. And you can also see it highlights a little bit better, which is kind of cool, so you can see which one you're actually hovering over. That's actually kind of cool, and of course you can see that by here, but it does light up a little bit better. That's actually pretty nice. Would love to see that for more in other aspect of the game as well, but you can see I owned these because I have these, of course, on. That's why it says owned. So of course the shop still works. There's nothing changed with that, but you do have different NPCs around, which is pretty cool. And this one also, it chaos stuff as well. So that's pretty cool that all this is, makes just the hub a little bit more live when NPCs standing around. And this is actually also some of these also makes a little bit, because there is a lot of stuff in the shop, and it can be a long way to scroll all the way down, and so you miss something. So I think it's great that they put them in here as well. But the main part is, of course, the Gunslinger that we got right here. So we got, of course, the lucky shot as we had here, and now the class gem is reworked into here. So every fifth shot is 25%, not 25, 20% chance of doing that charged sniper shot, which is this one. So they kind of changed this one as well. And also at max charge, when below, it takes additional damage. So it actually does damage when you are a 35%. So that actually is pretty cool. At max charges when the target, okay, yeah, cool. Okay, take additional damage. Okay, so you can do a lot of damage when you get down to 35%, and this one is just shooting people in the air, and this is increasing the movement speed, attack speed. But if you have the class gem, which I have, it decreases the the attack speed, but everything is going to be an explosion. So I actually explained the other video. This is a separate explosion, and this is just the same. So this doesn't matter if you have your ultimate up or down. You're going to do that extra charge shot for free. Maybe we can kill some enemies. Let me see if I can't go to. Where can we go? Let's just go 9, because I'm not that strong on the PTS server, because if I copy everything over, it's gonna reset everything that I have in my inventory. And there's some stuff that I do not want to lose. Or there's some XP coins and stuff like that they don't give out anymore, which is really nice when they release a new class. So I can get that to max level instantly, so I don't have to level it up, and actually can give you guys all the stuff that is necessary. So let's run right over here and see if we can't get a charge shot. Maybe you should have gone to 10 as well. Let's see. They have changed the. Okay, so that was actually my Lunar Lancer ability. So the Solarian actually might work really well with this one, because it also gives an explosion. So let's see, when you kill things. Oh yeah, see, that was an maybe the explosion wasn't. Okay, let's give it a shot with the. It's kind of hard to test. Let's see if we can't hit it with a charge thing. This guy. Let's hit it with the charge. Okay, that looks like that. Okay, maybe actually take this Dracolite away, or let's just go with the Vanguardian. Let's do that one. This doesn't really do anything. And it's just gonna give us the charge shot at somebody sometime. And it's you're still decaying. As apparently also in mount form, I guess. Oh, when you're on a mount, so it's just like a thing there. But yeah, that's hitting this one. There we go. And let's yeah. So of course the ultimate, as we're used to, and then everything is an explosion. You can see there's actually also exploding on there, so it's a separate explosion. I think there's not really much more to it. It's not really a big change per se, but the explosion, the main part is that this is now an explosion as well, and this is like an explosion by itself as well. So it's just explosions on explosions. So probably like the Solarian thing would just be kind of crazy with it, I think. It do also give some, what's it called? Oh, it's up here. It does give some light as well, so that's pretty cool as well, which is always nice for the any class that has some light, right? So I think it's pretty simple. There's not really much to it. I was actually expecting to do a lot more on the PTS server, but I think there's not really much else to actually say, because the thing hasn't really changed. And I don't think, again, if you haven't seen my explanation of the patch notes, yeah, you should probably just like see that it doesn't mean that it's a bad update. It's just that the Gunslinger didn't really need that much of a rework. That's why I've always suggested the Knight, and I think we just expect more from the reworks because we got some classes that really needed them, like the Lunar Lancer and such. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that we'll get better and bigger updates when we get through the year. And I think they just took the Gunslinger and made what they did with it because people wanted it to be the Gunslinger. Again, I wanted to be the Knight because I like to see those big changes in gameplay for some classes. And again, they also have to, it's kind of scary to change a class because some people might be like, oh, they changed my class too much and I'm just going to stop playing. And that's really not what they want to do with all of these here reworks. It might have happened for some of the other ones. I haven't heard anybody that kind of stopped playing because of that, because of the what's it called? Not the Shadowhunter update, because a lot of people like the Shadowhunter update, but many people, the Lunar Lancer changed a lot, so it might have, discouraged some people for doing that. So, anyways, I guess that's what I had from the PTS server, and it was a little bit underwhelming, but again, it's not a huge big update. It's the first update of the year, but I'm happy that we did get an update, and I hope people are going to enjoy the Gunslinger a little bit more again. And it might be much better than what we portrayed here, I guess. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely check out the patch notes video. That's also linked in the description, so definitely check that one out. I go more into detail about things. Also, the patch notes are linked down there, but at least we have an update and I can continue with my build guides for all of these. And now it's maybe changing a little bit for the Gunslinger, so at least that's something, right? Instead of being what I expected it to be. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and check out the stuff in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!